Hey y'all, this is my husband Jared.
Small wife Jennie.
This is CherryPieCottage, episode 29.
What?
We're almost to the big 3-0.
Mm-hmm. We're getting there.
Yeah. So we live in Texas, not here, like our cups say.
Not Illinois.
No. Our friends from Illinois sent us this.
Yes.
But we live in Lubbock, Texas. Thank you to all of our new and returning viewers. Returning ones, you already know what you're in for. New ones, just keep watching.
Stick around. I don't know how silly this episode's going to get.
Yeah, he's exhausted
I'm
because...
so tired.
You want to tell him why you're exhausted? It's his own fault.
So, we were doing a function for our church. It was a party for the Texas Boys Ranch.
Here in Lubbock.
Here in Lubbock. And it was a skating party. And so we went to a skating rink, and they had rollerblades. And since they had rollerblades, I had to try it out. I had to see if I could still do it. Spoiler alert, I can. But right now I am so exhausted. I don't remember, I never got this tired when I was a kid.
You were a kid, that's why.
So I need my kid levels of energy back with my grown-up knowledge and interests.
Uh-huh.
I think that'd be great.
I used to be a roller skater. Like in high school and junior high, that's where I was hanging out all the time with my friends. And I could skate backwards and I could do the figure eight, and I put on a pair of skates and I got around once and I was like, I'm done. The problem is that I have to have a lot of support in my shoes now because I tend to walk like this. And those skates are like this and there's no give at all. So one trip around and the outsides of my foot, oh my goodness, they were cramping so bad.
And you see, I'm the opposite. I normally walk on the outside of my feet. And in the rollerblades, my feet turn in. So, and the ones I had on didn't have much ankle support at all. So, like the ones I had growing up were buckles. It was like hard buckles on there. And these you tied up like shoes. So.
And he busted hard
once. One time trying to do the limbo.
But it was funny.
And I made it through. It was just when I tried to stand back up, that was when everything went cattywampus, and yeah.
He's gonna be hurting later.
Probably.
I told him he needed to take some preemptive ibuprofen. Did he do it? No, he did not. Okay, so
what's been going on there?
Well, if you've been paying attention to Ginger Snap, last time we recorded, right afterwards, we did a live on Ginger Snap's Instagram with the Cozy Up Girls, and we made a giant announcement.
Mm-hmm.
At Knit City, we are going to be the exclusive guests in Ginger Snap's booth.
Exclusive? I thought the Cozy Up Girls were going to be in there.
No,
too.
like we personally are only their guests. We're not guests for anybody else, just Ginger Snap.
Oh. I thought you were saying exclusive, like we were the only ones.
No. But us and the Cozy Up Girls will be in Ginger Snap's booth. And Ginger Snap, or Kim from Ginger Snap, said that they have fixed their booth where they're going to have a separate section just for the guests. So you'll be able to come in and give us a hug and take lots of pictures, and we're so excited. He doesn't seem like it because he's concentrating on his sock instead of talking.
You heard that too, right?
Yes.
Our house is making a lot of weird noises today.
Not really. They're normal noises that I hear every week. You're just never home to hear them.
I guess. It's like our house became haunted or something.
Well, since it's starting to get hot out, like 85, we keep the fans going, the ceiling fans going all the time. Mm-hmm. Because it helps keep the air conditioning bill down. It helps.
No.
But anyways, the fan in the living room every once in a while will just kind of tick.
Yeah, it's not even like a steady. You know, some ceiling fans are like tick 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 tick. This one's
No.
just like every, 5-10 minutes, just tick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yep. That's it. So,
And then our fireplace just made a noise.
that was probably a leaf or something falling.
A leaf wouldn't be able to fall.
I don't know. There was something in the chimney. Or there was a bird at the top that decided to all of a sudden move.
Maybe. I don't know.
That happens a lot. We get doves that just like to sit at the top of the chimney.
Yeah.
And you get poo, poo, poo.
All the time.
Yes. Michael got so frustrated once that he went over to the fireplace, stuck his head in, and pooed back at them.
He pooed at the dove.
Immature. You were so tired. I can see it in your eyes.
I am very tired.
You get more squinty-eyed when you're tired. But back to Knit City. Oh, rabbit holes. That's what's going to happen this podcast. But we're so excited about it. So, yay.
And I am excited.
Yes.
I am wrestling with the idea that people are going to want to come up and take pictures with us. And I don't know if y'all are. I don't know if y'all want to take a picture with us.
I think you're more concerned about all the hugs. Because you're not a hugging person unless you know somebody.
But
I am, so you feel free to come and hug me. He'll hug you.
Anyway, it's just, Kim was saying it, the Cozy Up girls were saying it, you're saying it. I'm like, why are people going to want to take a picture with us? I don't understand it. We're not celebrities. I mean, it'd be really weird if somebody like came up, they're like, can I have your autograph? That'd be really weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
What if somebody wants you to sign one of your bags? Would you do it?
Sure. Why not?
Just curious.
And if you want me to sign an autograph, I'll do it too. I don't care. I don't know why you would want to.
No, I don't either. But
because in our mind, we just do this little show.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have over 600 friends on YouTube, that just blows our mind. That over 600 people want to watch our podcast.
Yeah.
Enough to hit the subscribe button.
And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and do it right now.
Shameless plug.
Yes.
The other bit of big news, CherryPieCottage is a sponsor for the Into the Wool retreat.
Yes, and where is the Into the Wool retreat?
In Tennessee.
Tennessee. And when is the Into the Wool retreat?
In the fall.
In
September.
The fall.
I believe. They have a Ravelry group. I should have had all this information. I think it's Colleyville, Tennessee.
Collierville?
No, Colleyville.
Oh.
Colley.
Oh.
Bill.
Okay.
I believe.
I just remember there was a Collierville, wasn't there?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyways, I'm a sponsor, and I do believe that she is running a cow between May and what? Are you out of tea?
Mm-mm.
What?
There's just a lot of floaties in my tea. Not from me.
It's probably from the simple syrup. It might have crystallized.
Maybe. I don't know.
That'd be weird.
Anyway.
Rabbit hole. Anyways, back to the retreat. I do believe that she's doing a cow, and if you buy my yarn and use my yarn for it, then you get bonus points for the cow. But I think you have to be a retreat goer. I'm not sure. I should probably know all this information.
And how does one become a retreat goer?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Is it one of those lottery style retreats?
I don't know. It's only like 100 people.
Okay.
But anyways, I just thought I'd put that out there. Because I'm excited because they contacted me and asked me to be a sponsor. Yeah. So, yay!
And if you want to know how you can become a retreat goer,
Go to the
Ravelry group. Because we don't know.
No. I went and looked at the Ravelry group.
If you want to know exactly what weekend the retreat is,
It's in September.
go look at the Ravelry group because we don't know.
Now you just sound like you're being ugly to me because I don't know anything.
I'm not being ugly.
I don't know a lot about the retreat. I just know that I got asked to be a sponsor, which means that I donated prizes. So, I'm excited. But the other bit of news is we have 2 cows going right now. We have our Canada Friends cow. Both of our cows are done at the end of May, the last day of May. Now, this is the Canada Friends cow. And this is the long version. And
Oh, I should have brought mine out.
yeah. And this is done in my fingering sock base. And you have Sidebar, Chrissy, Katie, Sarah, and Jamie. So it was 4 mini skeins and a full skein. And so you can just wear it like this, all bunched up. Like this, which I have done. Or you can take it and basically fold it in half, but you tuck the other half inside. So, let's see if I can get it. Like that. And then it's doubled up. So then it's not set, right up here by your neck if you just want more of a casual look. And there is an option to knit it where it would only be this height, short version, and then there is the long version. Or you could just do it. You can do it in 2 colors. You could do it with 2 50-gram skeins. You could do it with just 1 color. You can for sure get a short version out of just 1 skein of yarn. I know that much. Jamie knit it.
So did I.
Yeah, well, you did it. You didn't do it in fingering. I'm talking about fingering sock.
I did mine in worsted.
Yeah.
And I only did the faux cable twist
this
portion. And it took up most of 1 skein of black trillium fibers worsted weight.
It was in our last podcast.
Yes. So,
So,
if you want to know what mine looked like, go take a look at it. Go watch that episode.
our other cow is co-hosted with Cozy Up Girls. So, you can enter into our Ravelry group and you can enter into the Cozy Up Knits Ravelry group. It's the Maybe Baby Socks, which he is working on.
I want to show mine. Can I show mine?
No, because we haven't got to whip it.
Oh.
I will show you mine in Faux. But it's their it's one of their free patterns that Jamie put out for the month of May because the month of May is when her birthday is. Mm-hmm. It's done in DK sock yarn. So I carry DK sock yarn. It's 75% merino, 25% nylon. It is currently only made to order because that way I can offer more colorways. So, because I don't want to dye up a bunch of yarn and then run out of the ones that is most popular and have a bunch just sit in the shop. So if I do made to order, you can pick what colorway you want that I have listed and I can add more and keep the other ones in the shop. And those will continue to just be in the shop forever. So I'll switch out the colorways for the seasons and stuff. But again, if you don't see a colorway that you like in the shop and there's another one that you would like, message me and I can dye it up on DK Sock for you and I'll just put it as a custom order. I cannot talk. But not only do I carry DK Sock, Artistic Lily here in the US carries DK Sock. And then in Canada, Rose Hill Yarns, Polka Dot Creek, and Over the Moon Yarn all carry DK Sock. So, and I am a huge believer, both of us are a huge believer in giving you all the options.
Yes.
And not just, oh, well, here's our yarn, use our yarn. But we don't do that. We Ginger Snap and Mr. Ginger Snap have Mr. Snap that. Sorry. Kim and Colin have in Mr. Snap That's Etsy shop have t-shirts and sweatshirts, and it's the
community over competition.
Yes.
Which I have a message for any other yarn dyers, bag makers, whatever out there. I want y'all to listen good, okay? Because I mean this, and I want you to hear the seriousness in my voice. I hope that if y'all keep dyeing your yarn, that you succeed. And that people buy your yarn and you make a good business out of it. I hope you'll do that.
Yes. Because we strongly believe in bringing up others and not just promoting ourselves. We love to promote others.
This is not a zero-sum game where if we don't succeed, then we hope nobody else does.
Yeah, no.
I hope, we both hope, whoever out there is making yarn, bags, dangle fobs, whatever, I hope y'all do good. I hope y'all do well in your endeavors.
And
I really do.
We support you.
Yes. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yes. But anyways, as I was saying, in Mr. Snap That's Etsy shop, he has pre-orders up right now for t-shirts and sweatshirts that say community over competition. I've already placed our order. So, which I am so excited about and cannot wait to sport ours.
Yes. And check the description below this video. I'll have links to all of the makers that have the DK sock yarn. I'll put their links down there. And
$7 from every t-shirt and $10 from every sweatshirt will be donated to the Dare to Care campaign.
And I'll put a link for that because I don't know what the Dare to Care campaign is.
So, but
I will look it up.
It is something that we believe in and wholeheartedly can get behind on.
Yes.
And not only that, but we get to also help support our friends' shop.
Yes.
So, bonus. But yes. I think that there is more than enough room in this community that everybody has a chance to succeed.
Yes.
So.
And you know, the funny thing is when we started this, we had it in our heads that people didn't knit anymore. That there wasn't.
You did.
I did. I had it in my head before we really started diving into it and exploring it more. I thought, you know what, there can't be that big of a community of people that knit anymore, especially not young people. You know, that's a grandma hobby, but
it's obviously not a grandma hobby.
I was obviously not. I'm not a grandma, not yet. So
you will never be a grandma. And our daughter's only 16, so no.
No.
But yes.
I got 10 more years to enjoy not being a grandpa. At least 10. Better be at least 10.
I don't know. I was 24 when I had Michael and 19 when I had Haley. We
have an edit to make to our show notes. Yes. Stand by. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, you get to use your favorite. Now it's time for what's in the mailbox. So Jared got something in the mailbox.
I did. And it's right down here.
Was not expecting.
Wait, it is this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You need to take your yarn out.
Yeah, I gotta take my yarn.
He could not wait to use this.
No. Why would I wait?
Because it was today, and you put it in the bag today.
I don't understand the waiting.
I know.
Okay, so lovely Laura over at Knit for Brains Designs, and I'll put her link down here as well, sent me this black square. No, it is one of her super fancy canvas bags. It's canvas on the outside, kind of material is that? Linen?
It's just a cotton.
Cotton, whatever, on the inside. But it is fabric of the greatest Christmas movie ever made.
Halloween movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Halloween movie.
And this is one of her drawstring bags that is reversible.
That's what we've decided.
Well, we've decided it can be reversible. If you want the fancy material on the outside, then turn it inside out. You do you, boo boo. But there you go. I love this because it's just plain black and white. And Nightmare Before Christmas tends to usually have a lot of purple, pink. Just, I don't understand why. It's got, this is one of her bags that has the 6 pockets on the inside. And she had one sent to her. She bought one. And you have 3 of them?
I bought one. She sent me one for my birthday, and then she sent me the cherry one recently too, remember?
Anyway. I'm happy with mine, Laura.
This is for your birthday.
This is for my birthday, which is next month. Next month is my birthday month. So, I expect gifts for the whole month.
No.
No. But
you already got your gift.
This bag is awesome. And yes, I could not wait till we recorded to put my yarn in there and start using it. Because I love this bag. It is awesome. And my collection of Nightmare Before Christmas bags is getting bigger. And I like it. Now I just need a labyrinth bag. That would be awesome. Hint.
I've looked for fabric. I can't find any.
Okay.
So.
But that's what's in my mailbox.
Yes. Laura recently took a trip to Vegas, which is where she found this material at one of the quilt shops there. She sent me one of these.
I got one too. Mine's different though. Mine's blue.
But it's just a little zipper Notions pouch.
Yep.
But she sent me photos of fabric that she found that was Nightmare Before Christmas. And she might have sent me some more fabric.
Might
have. I sent her a skein of yarn for Alicia in exchange for sending me this fabric.
Ooh.
More Nightmare Before Christmas fabric.
That's all the different Jack Skellington heads.
And there's no purple to be seen.
I know.
And this. No purple to be seen either.
That's awesome.
My favorite is this one.
We're just holding the little doll.
Yeah. So.
You know what's cool about this is each expression on Jack's face they had a different head for. Like they would just take the head off, put the new head on, and that's how they framed it. And I think it would be awesome if I was able to get one of the heads that they used. I think that'd be cool. If there was a way I could buy one of those heads.
And she recently finished a pair of Desert Vista Dye Work socks in the Zombody is a Good Witch, which was the one and only colorway in the Wizard of Oz series she had that I did not have and wanted. So yay! And the way she knits hers, these should match perfectly.
Oh, does she make sure hers match
She
up?
matches hers up. I don't. I just divide it in half and go with it. Because then I don't stress. So, thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
He was so excited. He didn't want to wait till today to open it on the podcast.
I didn't know.
So I filmed him opening it and sent it to Laura. What's in your mailbox? Now it's time for
Faux party!
Do you have a faux?
I do not. Go ahead. You can do it.
Tell me. What do you say?
Do you have a faux?
Yes, I do. I have two.
Well, I was waiting for you to go, ha! At me.
I wasn't going to do that.
Because I was ugly and did it to you.
Yeah, see, I'm not ugly though.
You said you were going to be.
Yeah, well.
Anyway.
Anyways, so I finished my Maybe Baby socks. And this is making this way darker than it really is. This is the Punk Rainbow colorway. And this is not self-striping yarn. But apparently I accidentally dyed self-striping yarn.
Don't know how.
I don't either. But the way that the colors in the yarn lined up. So, and this colorway is in the shop on DK Sock made to order and fingering and DK 100. I cannot guarantee that yours were knit up like this, but with my gauge and the amount of stitches that I had, that's the way it knitted up, which I was pleasantly surprised. So there's those. And this was knit out of one skein of yarn, and this is what I had left over. So I could have gone taller, but these were for Haley, and Haley didn't want tall socks. So these are like, they go right above her ankle. So that's the height that she likes. So I could have made it taller. And if you use a contrasting colorway for heels, toes, and cuffs, so mad at him that he changed the title to heels, toes, and socks. Rude.
I only changed it because Jamie commented on it.
I know. Just like cheddar thread and pinmills and 100% DK. He makes fun of me all the time.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm laughing with you, not at you.
I'm not laughing.
In my mind, you're laughing. You should be laughing. It's funny.
I have troubles with words, okay? Because my tongue doesn't want to work the way I want it to. But that was the first faux. My second faux is my Cipolla sweater. This is not going to look right over this t-shirt, but I had...
But you're going to put it on anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I can. The sleeves are way too long for what I like. But I knit them according to pattern. So excited. Yeah, see? But there you go. And I knit this out of my colorway where the gray is clouded and then the pinky taupey color is old lace. And this colorway never shows up the correct color because it is more of like a dusty
so pastel
pink.
Dusty pink than
Yeah, it's not khaki, and it's
yeah.
So
Ooh, you are right though.
Hmm.
It doesn't look right over that shirt.
No, I told you it wouldn't, but I wanted to put it on.
Okay.
So excited. It fits. There is a lot of room in it. So, can we go to Knit City now? I have my sweater done. Take 4 for this one sentence. The last one would have been good, but he decided to try and be funny, and it wasn't funny.
So, babe, do you have any more faux?
No, that is the only 2 faux I have, which one of them was really big. It was a sweater. And the other one was socks that only took me 2 weeks to knit, which is a miracle in and of itself. So, that's all I have for faux. Now it's time for Whip It. Whip it good.
What you whipping up, babe?
Thank you. Because you never say it. I am almost done with these socks. These are make your own stripes. Just a made-up pattern. I used a rounded toe, fish lips kiss heel, and I did it in garter. And because I didn't want to purl, and I thought garters are a lot stretchier than stockinette, and it'll also snug in where it needs to be because my heels lately have been looser, and I didn't really care for that. So I used No Makers, one of her mini skein sets. Is it going to focus? There it goes. And this was her farm stand colorway, or set. So we have blueberry, tomatoes, blackberry, watermelon, raspberry, lettuce, strawberry, and corn. We got corn. The white is Knit Pick Stroll White. The brown, what is it called? Grizzly Heather. Pardon our dog. She's just having a good old time with her chew toy over there. I ran out of the white, so I just decided to do the cuff and just do the stripes. I am now working on the cuff, so the next time this should be a bow. But I've decided that all of my mini skein sets like this from her, I'm going to turn into socks like this. So like exactly like this. Above the heel, I'm just going to go ahead and just knit them all into stripes like that. The next one that I'm going to do is the coffee shop collection. This one is Aztec Mocha, Cappuccino, Peppermint Mocha, Coffee, Pumpkin Spice Latte, Chai, Green Tea, and the best hot chocolate. And I love how she did this one because on the back it's yarn nutrition facts.
But it's like a coffee cup sleeve that they're in.
Yep. It is.
That's neat.
So I collected all of these and had no clue what I was going to do.
No, you didn't.
Yes, and this, I've put all of the ones I had left over because I didn't have much into a magic ball. My plan is to do that with all of them, but just keep adding to this one. And then at the end, I'm going to just knit a long tube. So it'd be like a sock, but without any heels, toes, or cuffs. And then put the two ends together, and then I'll have a cowl. So I can use up every single bit of this yarn because I can't get no makers anymore. It's so sad. Oh, and another fingering weight skein of yarn fell from his stash into mine. And it was a no makers Christmas one.
She says fell into, I say Shanghai.
All I did was say, hey honey, what you gonna do with that no makers? It'd been sitting there since we started the podcast. Almost. And you knew you were not going to knit it because it was fingering weight.
This is true.
So.
Could have held it with something else though.
Oh, and this is in my Knit for Brains bunny bag. I love her bags. My other one. What is this? Oh yeah, this is a new cast on. This is in my Texas Knit for Brains bag. This is a pair of Joe's slipper socks. Is it Joe's or JoJo's? It's Joe's. Joe's Perfect Slipper Socks from Cozy Up Knits. I am using my yarn, CherryPieCottage. And this, I've not put this in the shop yet, but this is what I'm calling hot green.
That green is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
To what
It's pretty
you're
bright.
seeing.
Yeah. I don't know if I wrote it down. So that might just be a unicorn. But I'm also using Lollipop Guild. And these are for Michael because he absolutely loves the Joe's slipper socks. And he asked for another pair. So, and I am whole, it's fingering weight. But I really like the way it's knitting up. And I'm holding it double. That is a lot darker than what it really is. The Lollipop Guild. There we go, that's better. But that's the back, and then that's the front. And this is in stock in the shop if you would like it. The base that I'm using is not the base that I carry. So, it's because it was not as soft. It's still 75-25 though. But my base that I use will knit up relatively the same. But little man is excited that he's getting another pair. So, cast off a pair of socks for Haley. So my next pair that I was going to cast on would be for Michael. And they are fingering held double, so it's like a worsted. So it should go pretty fast unless I get distracted by other projects, which I probably will. My last project is my other sweater that I start, well, not other, it's a sweater. And it is the, how would you say that?
Maritimo.
Maritimo by Boylan Knitworks. And Kim from Ginger Snap is knitting this one too. So there's the back of it. And there's the front of it. I'm hoping to have this one done by Knit City too. Kim said that she would race me on this. She's already passed me. And I started a full week before her. She's a fast knitter, guys. So here's what I've got done. I've gotten the lace part done. Help.
What do you want me to help with?
I was trying to get it like pulled down.
Oh.
And I am doing helical knitting, but I'm doing it with 3 skeins attached. That version of helical knitting. I just like that version better. But I am using, for right here around the lace, is a Miss Babs Yummy 2-ply toes. What are you eating?
Nothing.
Yummy 2-ply toes. And then the gray speckle, that's the lacy part, is Yarnberry Jane Eyre. Or just Jane. It was a Jane Eyre inspired colorway. And then the main color is my obligatory Valentine, CherryPieCottage, on my fingering sock.
I think she wants to go outside.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay. And all of these, oh sorry, the Miss Babs is 100% superwash merino, and the Yarnberry and Cherry Pie are both 75-25, and I think that she uses the same base I do because they feel the same. But here's the Yarnberry in the cake. You see all those speckles. And then here is obligatory Valentine. This is not in the shop right now because it is a seasonal colorway. This will be back in like after Christmas. Probably January. And then the Miss Babs is just a silver gray. But
a lot of ends you got there.
yeah, I know. I'm not looking forward to that bit.
It's like a whole ponytail of ends.
Yeah, I know. Not looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no way to avoid it, yeah. There's all my ends. That is ridiculous. But it's just what happens. Oh my goodness, what?
My turn?
In a minute.
Okay. You'll stand by.
Okay.
We're having technical difficulties.
That's why it was all bunched. Okay. Now it will show better. See?
Ah.
I had yarn that was like wrapped around my
Dangle fob.
beginning of round dangle fob, which was part of the s'mores set,
Yes.
BFF set I did. So, but that's all I have. 3 whips. Can you believe that? And that's all I worked on after I finished the socks and the sweater. That is all I worked on for the last 2 weeks. That's a miracle.
My turn?
Yes.
So I am working on the Maybe Baby Socks by Cozy Up Knits. And this is how far I've gotten so far. And I know that's super impressive.
Actually, it
It is
is.
so much knitting done.
It is. For 2 weeks, for you, that is impressive.
Yeah. So I am using, for my heels, toes, and cuffs, I'm using CherryPieCottage Clouded
On the DK sock.
on the DK. This is an all DK sock. And I'm using the Buzzy Bat, also from CherryPieCottage. So if you were curious how the Buzzy Bat knits up, that's how mine is. And again, because of my gauge and stitch count, yours may knit up differently. But
And you are knitting the size large.
Yes.
I knit the size medium.
Yes. Because I have big feet.
And that's, I mean, I had quite a bit left over. Like I said, I could have made them taller, but that's not what Haley wanted.
And I don't know how far I'm going to knit these, but I am really enjoying the process, though. The way she has it. It's very addictive. It is. And it makes it go really quick. Probably going to be knitting at least 2 more pairs. Because I have some new colorways, which you'll see in shop news, that I want to knit up on DK sock. So I can show y'all how. Because I'm curious to see if they will knit up stripey like this too. I don't know what happened there. Because it's the same technique. Oh. But that's what I'm knitting? Started another repeat? Or you did the repeat wrong? I don't know. I probably did it wrong. That one right there. Because you see how wide that one is and that one. But then that one's like all wonky. So I don't know. It's because you did the... I think you might have just had it tight right there. I don't know. But I have that in my Knit for Brains bag that I showed earlier. So look. He's doing such a good job. And that is a lot for 2 weeks for him. Especially with socks, because socks are not his... Not my wheelhouse. Not his go-to. And I've been busy working on other stuff. Working out in my garage. Yeah, so. But he's helping me out because these are going to be a shop sample. He's going to wear them, but it's to show y'all how this knits up, and he wanted to participate in the cowl. Yes. So I got 2 weeks. Hopefully I can get at least past the heel in the next 2 weeks. Yes. We'll see. Yes. And that's all you've had for this last 2 weeks? Yes. Yeah. And last weekend we weren't home. Yes. So usually on the weekends is when he sits and knits. Mm-hmm. Yes. So you've been coming home and wanting to play on your lathe lately? Yes. That's the main thing. Why do you keep saying yes? I don't know. Well, stop it. Okay. So moving on. Now it's time for... Story time. Texas story time. This is Texas, y'all. So what letter are we up to now? K. You are probably going to want to talk about that because that is your favorite thing. Yes. And that's all the K's we have is this. So... All right, so I'll go first. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there in ancient Greek mythology, in ancient Greek mythology, ambrosia was stolen from the gods and brought down and given to mankind. In Texas mythology, God voluntarily gave us kolaches. That's why I said it's mythology. So. The one Czech word, Czech is in Czechoslovakia, the one Czech word known by most Texans, this tasty yeast dough pastry is filled with fruit, meat, and sometimes vegetables. Not meat, though. That's a different type. That's what we have come to find out. Well, technically, kolaches are with fruit. If it's something savory, like meat or vegetables, then it's a klobasniki. But we're Texans, so everything is kolache. Same dough, just... Yes. The Texas legislature designated Caldwell the kolache capital of Texas. And one day we might have to do a snack attack trip and go there. Mm-hmm. Where's Caldwell? Yes. Then later kept kolache spirits high by designating the city of West as the home of the official kolache of the Texas legislature. So we might have to do a kolache road trip someday. Or next time we're at Buc-ee's, we'll just do a snack attack in the car. Buc-ee's has got... Their kolaches are amazing. Yes. They have a boudin kolache. And again, that's technically not a kolache, but that's what it's called. Well, again, we call them all kolaches. The fruit ones, the meat ones, all of them. To Texans, they're all kolaches. Ooh, when the Shipley's opens. Yes. He's so excited. Y'all are in for a treat when the Shipley's Donuts open. He is so excited that we're getting a Shipley's Donuts. I grew up eating Shipley donuts and... Never had heard of it till we got married. Oh my goodness. Best donuts in Texas. The best. And they have kolaches too. Yes. The meat ones. And there's one, it's opening right near the theater on University, so... Not as close to your work as not as close as I was hoping. Probably a good idea. But definitely within a quick drive on my lunch break.
Remember, we're going to Canada in October.
I know.
And we still have family vacation.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so in 1853, Richard King founded what is now the largest ranch in Texas. Can you guess what the name is? King Ranch. Covers about 1,300 square miles, 825,000 acres, and is bigger than the state of Rhode Island. King traveled to Mexico and recruited vaquero families to help him manage his herds. These families became known as, cannot pronounce that word,
Los Caninos.
the King's people. And over generations, they helped transform the cattle business and build King Ranch into a legendary piece of Texas history. And it's I mean, most Texans have heard of King Ranch.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I know of King Ranch because of the casserole. And it's amazing.
You mean
It's what my grandmother made.
chicken tortilla?
Oh my goodness. Chicken tortilla pie, King Ranch casserole, whatever you want to call it.
It's his favorite.
And every time we go to my grandmother's house, she makes it for me.
And I don't get the recipe because if I did, he would be...
Yeah.
He'd ask me to make it all the time.
I'd have to go see Dr. Now.
Yeah. So he just said, don't get the recipe then.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
So
That and chicken spaghetti.
now, granted, there may come a day where we need to get the recipe.
Yes. But as of right now.
Yes.
So,
So that was story time.
yes. Now it's time for...
My precious! And I have nothing.
No. But last weekend, I have nothing fiber related. Last weekend was Mother's Day.
If y'all didn't know.
Yeah, here in the U.S. And I'm pretty sure Canada too. Really? What flavor is that one?
One that you left me. It's the
One of the chili ones?
chipotle chili one.
Well, show them.
Bam.
Yeah, I would never eat that.
I don't know if I'm gonna like it,
Well,
but
go ahead and try it
let's try it.
before we start.
Let's do a live taste test.
His
here.
aunt and her boyfriend are moving to Poland, so they were cleaning out their pantry, and she had a bunch of samples from this company.
I don't know how she got them. So this is ingredients: organic cacao beans, organic cane sugar, organic chipotle chili powder. Contains traces of almonds, cashews, coconut, hazelnuts, and pecans.
Traces of.
Yeah, traces, meaning it's made in the same factory.
It's Taza chocolate.
Yes, Taza chocolate, Mexican style, stone ground chocolate, organic and direct trade.
I don't like the texture. I mean, the chocolate's good. The texture, though, it's kind of off-putting. It's like it's got a.
It's a grainy texture.
It's like it's got a crunch cookie in it or something, and I'm not.
You know, it's really not bad.
Well, you just go on with your bad self. I ain't trying it.
It's really not bad. I don't know if I'd eat more than one little nib at a time. They break into little triangles. So
Well, there's directions on how to turn that into hot chocolate.
yeah, I'll pass on that. Yeah, it's not bad. I tried the jalapeno M&Ms. Y'all don't try those.
They're gross.
They're gross. Anybody who says they like them is lying to you. But this is good. This is not bad at all. It doesn't have. It has the heat of the chipotle, but it doesn't have the flavor of the chipotle in the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And chipotle's not really spicy to begin with. It's more,
I like the flavor. I
it's a
don't want the
smoky
heat behind it.
It's a smoky heat. So
Okay, I don't remember which one of y'all got me which one. But Michael and Jared, I like Funko Pop figures.
we
And
both do.
I don't collect just any and every one. I specifically go for Doctor Who ones and the Princess ones. Of course, now I want Captain Marvel, but that's the only Marvel one that I really want. But I got the 13th Doctor. What? And I got Missy. So I loved Missy. She was the villain, but I still really liked her.
Micah gave you Missy.
Okay.
I gave you the doctor.
Okay. But Now I have all the doctors from the new series, even Peter Capaldi. Did not care for that doctor. I didn't like the 12th Doctor. They made him too serious. When they let him be funny, it was quite good. So I think she's going to get sassy here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to go let the dog back in.
Okay. I'm going to move on to
Be right back.
shop news. So, in shop news, we still have advent calendars. Pre-orders will be open till the end of June. They will ship in November. For overseas, it will be no later than November 1st when they ship. And for the in the US, no later than November 15th when they will ship. The theme is White Christmas, my favorite Christmas movie of all time. You will get 24 20-gram mini skeins with the option to add on a full skein for to open on Christmas Day. And I've heard that a lot of people order these calendars and then immediately open them all up as soon as they get them.
That's cheating.
I am going to do my best to make sure to package them. They may not be in the order the way that they go in the movie, but I'm going to try and package them so that way the colors flow together. So you shouldn't have to do that. Because I know a lot of designers put out designs for advent calendars. This way you know your colors will flow together. So that is my plan. Also with pre-orders, in June will be the first month of the Texas Wildflowers Mystery Yarn.
What?
What? So pre-orders for that will open May 26th through June 8th. And that colorway will be exclusive to just that pre-order for 6 months. So, and I'm not going to tell you what the wildflower is yet, mostly because I haven't picked it yet. I have a bunch in mind and I can't decide. That's the reason why. But I will definitely put up a inspiration photo so you know kind of the color scheme. So basically the way it's going to work is if you want the skein, you order the skein. If you don't, you don't. There's no paying for 3 months or 6 months or whatever. It's just something fun. And it's something I wanted to start. I was thinking about starting it in January 2020, and then I just decided, nope, I'm gonna go ahead and start it now. I love the wildflowers here. You are loud. Anyways, the wildflowers here are beautiful. And right now we still have a lot of them. The bluebonnets are about gone though. It's just getting too hot for them.
Experts do say we have the best wildflowers in the country.
Yes, we do.
The best.
Then, let me see. What?
Nothing.
What did you say? You're being snooty.
Not to you.
To what?
To nobody, really.
Oh.
Just being snarky.
Mm.
Facetious.
I'm getting all of these out because he's going to show the ones that are on DK100.
Impish, maybe.
Okay, we're not showing those just yet.
Okay.
So, to go along with the DK sock that's in the shop, made to order, I have 4 colors of mini skeins that will be in the shop by the time this goes up. So, we have violet, and the colors that I picked will go with more. The only reason why, I had somebody ask for green. I don't have green because green would only go with, that specific green would only go with a horse of a different color. Now then I'm going to be adding more, but I started with these 4 colors because they will go with the majority of the sock yarn that I already have in the shop. Yes, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that.
Okay.
So, also, if you have been paying attention to Kim of Ginger Snaps Instagram, she announced that we were going to be her exclusive
Yes.
Thank you. Guests in her booth. But she had a logo up there that y'all had never seen before. We have a new logo.
A professionally designed logo.
Yes. Professionally designed as in
Professional.
he did it. But he can pop up a picture right here of what it actually looks like because you can't, because I got this all close. Because you can't really see what the cherries are at their yarn balls. He did such an amazing job. So, you will slowly start to see our new logo on all of our products. I've ordered new business cards. I'm so excited. They're professional. They're not ones I printed out at home. I'm going to continue to print out my tags because it's cheaper that way. But anyways, this colorway is violet. This one you all know because it's been on the shop on other things, clouded. This one is lemonade. And this one is breeze. So I will be adding more in. I had a pink one that I was gonna do, but it's the exact same pink that's in the mini skeins, the fingering sock mini skein set. And when I dyed it and washed it, it did not bleed. Use the exact same measurements to do it on the DK sock. It bled the first time, so I said, okay, I'm gonna reset it. So I put it in some more citric acid and just set it on the stove to heat up to kind of cook it back. So I reheated it because I thought maybe it just needed to be steamed again to make sure the color's really set. Well, I did, and it's still bleeding. So I don't feel like I can put those in. I mean, like, it's bleeding a lot, not just like a little, because like when you buy like clothes and it's in the pink and it still kind of will bleed just a little bit just because those colors do that. If you want the bright, vibrant colors, they're going to bleed. Not much, but this one was like profusely. So those are not going in the shop. I'm going to try again because I really want those in there because they will match. They will go with just about all the other DK sock colorways. But this one will go with this one because it's the exact same purple, which this is Punk Rainbow. That's on DK sock. We'll talk about that in a minute. Party Pop, it'll match this one. But also what would, stop, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. So it will also, clouded will go with everything. Because this to me is the perfect tonal neutral. It's a charcoal gray. This one would go good with this and with this because it's the exact same yellow. It would go with all of the other colorways, a horse of a different color, sidebar. What other ones did I have? Punk Rainbow.
Emo eggs.
Yes, but I don't have that on DK sock.
Oh.
These are DK sock minis, by the way. You get 75-25 and you get 49 yards. But these are in the shop, separate listings for each color. I didn't do kits with these because I just didn't. But I love these tags. They're just so cute. But moving on. So I had an update a week ago, Mother's Day weekend. I'm gonna start with this one. I had on DK sock, I had Punk Rainbow and Party Pop. And I said, and Buzzy Bat. Those were exclusive to DK sock until mid-May. Well, I dyed up Punk Rainbow on fingering sock.
No?
Yes. And on DK 100. So you can get this on all three bases. These are ready to ship. DK sock is still made to order. The blue would also go really well with this too because it's the exact same blue. So really all four of these would match this. And the mini skein set that I put in the shop, which is Fractured Punk Rainbow, all of them are the exact colors that are in this skein. And then Party Pop was the other one that was already on DK sock. So this is fingering sock and DK 100, and I love how it dyes up differently. When it's 100% merino, you don't get as much of like the dark purple. It's lighter. It doesn't, like up here, you don't get the splotches as much.
You got the splotch right.
Yeah.
Right there.
But what I'm saying, compared next to each other. And then I did not do Buzzy Bat because I did not get enough interest in it to do it on these other bases. Then I did another speckled. This one is Punk Princess. This is a new colorway to the shop. It's on fingering sock and it's on DK100. I love this colorway too. I want to knit this one up too. So, because I want to see how it knits up. So, and then the other two, I dyed up using this technique, which I'm hoping when they're on DK sock will knit up in the striping like this. Then, this is Mermaid Tails.
Mermaid Tails.
So we have Mermaid Tails. I'm gonna make it naked for you. So, this one, are you having fun? This one gradiates from, you can't really do it because of the tag, but it goes from a green to a lighter blue to a darker blue to a dark purple and then into a
Purple.
Like cranberry. I love this one. This one's called Mermaid Tails. It is not on DK sock yet because I have not had a chance to dye it up, but let me know down below if y'all are okay with me taking the pictures from, can you show them DK100?
Of what?
Mermaid Tails. The pictures from this and put up for DK sock because it'll dye about like that anyways. That was Mermaid Tails. Then the other new color is Texas Sunset. And this one gradiates from a yellow to an orange to a light hot pink. Oh, hold on. Do it this way, it'll show up better. So it goes from a yellow to an orange to a light hot pink to a more concentrated to vibrant. So this one's called Texas Sunset because it was inspired by the beautiful sunsets we get in the spring here. And they're about these colors.
Experts say we have the most beautiful sunsets.
Shut up. So the three new colorways as of right now are not on DK sock. They're on DK100 and fingering sock. Ready to ship. All of these are ready to ship on fingering sock and DK100. You don't have to keep doing that.
I'm helping.
Anyways. Also, yellow. Same yellow. It'll look great in this. You could do clouded.
You always do clouded.
Yes, clouded goes with everything. You could do blue. You could do purple. And this purple is getting blown out.
Yeah, that
big time.
looks blue on the screen.
It's not. It's purple. You could even, maybe not yellow, but you could do clouded. And with this one, you could do the purple. You could do the blue, do the yellow, do the clouded. So,
You know what you should do? You should package all these together with like one that's just that pink, and then you could call it Bucky shirt.
how about that's my next one that I do the gradiating ones. And I am planning to get these three new colorways on DK sock soon, but they will be made to order. And again, y'all are okay with it. I'll just use the pictures from DK 100 until I can dye them up on DK sock and get pictures, just so y'all can go ahead and get that on DK sock. So let me know down below. And these are in the shop right now. My next update won't be until the next podcast. I need to get back on that schedule. That seems to work best.
Yes.
The next update, my plan is to be bags. Bags for sure. Maybe yarn. I don't know yet. But bags for sure. And I have some really cute fabric. I'm so excited. Also, if you want sweater quantities of any of my colorways, message me. I will set up a custom order for you and dye it up for you. I do custom orders. Just letting you know. And it doesn't take me that long. Maybe 2 to 4 weeks. Depending. So, and since it's getting to be summer, I'm going to be done with school, which means I'm going to have all day to be dyeing and other stuff. So, get your orders in for the fall, because everybody's going to need sweaters for the fall and the winter.
Well, yeah.
So get your sweater orders in. Get your sweater yarn ordered now, so you can have it done by the fall and the winter to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shameless plug. But that's all. Do you have anything else for shop news?
Y'all get your dangle fobs.
We don't have any dangle fobs. You haven't made any. You were supposed to be making some for the shop.
I don't have the antler yet.
You could do it out of wood.
I could.
You could do it and carve a cherry in it.
Do I look like the type that could carve a cherry into wood?
You know how to carve a circle. So just carve a circle. I'm giving you more credit than it's due, apparently.
Yeah, you are.
Well, that's all I have for shop news then. This fabric is for Jared. Don't know what I'm going to make, but if I have some left over enough to make other bags, they will be in the shop in closer to Halloween when I do start doing Halloween stuff. So don't get your hopes up for that in the shop. Sorry, I got that fabric for him. And then we can replace some of the earlier ugly bags that I made for him.
I only have one ugly one and it's already gone.
Your mustache one, the buttons on it are starting to mess up. Or one of them. I did snap buttons and it's getting torn.
Yeah.
So.
No, that was the yellow one. That was the car one.
That one was a drawstring.
Okay. If you say so.
So. And if you don't want bags out of it, I can probably make you something else. I can make you a backpack. Because that's what you want, right?
Yeah, that's what I need.
Anyways, it's time for the tail end.
Want.
Do you have anything to add? Ooh, my hair is frizzy today.
I have something to say for the tail end. And we already addressed this. Talking about the community over competition.
Oh, okay.
Y'all don't think anytime we plug our yarn, her yarn, bags, whatever, please don't take that as us saying that we are the best and you should only buy from us.
No.
Absolutely. Buy from anybody you want. If you like what they're putting out, buy from them. Mm-hmm. If you don't like what they're putting out,
don't buy for them, but don't be ugly either.
I mean, I don't think we.
Everybody has different tastes.
We need to keep fostering the community of, love. And if you buy what makes you happy, buy what you want to buy from who you want to buy it from.
It's your money.
Okay.
I mean.
Please don't think that we are trying to tell you should only buy from us or you should only buy from the people that we mention on our show.
No.
We mention others because we want others to succeed. We want to see other people do well in their business. So y'all do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is our podcast, so of course we're going to plug our products.
Obviously we're going to plug our products.
We want y'all to be able to see what's new in the shop.
Yes.
So that's the main thing. But we love y'all very much. And we love our little knitting community.
Yes.
And we can't wait to meet all of y'all at Knitting City. Well, not all of y'all, but
whoever's going to be in Knit City. Please come up to us.
Yes.
And just say hi. Say, hey, y'all.
If you want a hug, I will give you a hug. I hug. Him, not so much. He might hide behind me so I can hug everybody. I
will. But if you just come up to me and want a hug, I will give you a hug. But prepare for it to feel super awkward. Okay.
He didn't grow up in a
would
hugging family.
I did not grow up in a hugging family. I am not a hugger. But if you want an awkward hug, I will give you an awkward hug. Okay?
Awkward because he's not quite sure what to do.
Yeah. Just.
He will hug people that he knows really well.
I will even step it up and make you feel awkward by whispering that you smell like waffles when we hug.
No, he won't, because that would be very bad. Let's not do that. No, I'm a hugger. I grew up in a family that hugged. Like,
everybody hugs.
Yes.
Except your dad.
Well, it's my mom's side of the family.
Your dad has hugged me like twice.
Yeah.
In our whole marriage.
Yeah.
And
because he grew up in a family of boys too.
Yeah, it's just that you want to talk about awkward. Her dad hugging me is awkward. Her uncle, on the other hand, hugs everybody.
Yeah, and like squeeze you tight hugs. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But certain people hug to show they love you, and certain people are just like, hi.
Yes.
He's the hi.
Yes.
He might come up and do one of these, but he's not a,
No.
I'm a hugger. Now, I'm not going to hug you if you're not a hugger, though. So, if you want a hug, just say, can I have a hug?
We should all have signs that say hugger or not a hugger.
You're a...
Yeah. I'm a weird side hug kind of guy.
Or, shake your hand and pat your shoulder.
Yeah.
But the hand stays between you and the person in front of you.
That's called a bro hug. That's a bro hug. When the handshake is in between the hug, that's a bro hug. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you want a hug, just come up and hug me.
Yeah. I'm
okay with it. It does not bother me. As long as you're not creepy about it. And I don't know how to explain that, but you know what I mean.
You smell like waffles.
Yes, that's creepy. Let's not do that. Rabbit hole about hugs. Wow.
Well, we're at the tail end. It's okay.
Yeah. So, at Knit City, come up to us and say, hey, y'all, eh?
Yeah.
Bonus points if you do.
Don't know what the points go to.
No. No.
It's kind of like, whose line is it anyway?
We do want to bring we're bringing beaver nuggets. Yep. We want to bring those so y'all can try them. Dove chocolate. That has been requested that we bring those.
You're just going to have a big bowl of nuggets and doves.
Well, the dove will be separate from But yes, we will.
It'll be like trick or treating.
If Kim's okay with that, we're going to do that. If not, then sorry. Beaver nuggets will be for our other friends. Just catch us after Knit City, and on the slide we'll give you some.
It's like a knitting retreat crap deal or something.
Yeah, find me later. Back alley, I'll give you some beaver nugs.
Not here. Come around back.
I'm making these plans and I haven't even talked to Kim yet. Yeah. So Kim, if you're watching, let me know if that's okay. Oh my. I'm just making these plans in my head. I know. He's ready to be done. He wants to take a nap. I'm making these plans in my head, and before I think they're coming out of my mouth, because I'm talking to him about it too, and y'all are watching. We're going to move on from the rabbit hole. So, go to our Ravelry group, which is CherryPieCottage.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, my Etsy shop.
You forget this every time.
My shop is CherryPieCottage on Etsy. The link, the address will be down below. Also on my Instagram, I have a link directly to my shop. But go to our Ravelry group, join it, say, hey y'all. Also, maybe baby, don't have to finish it. You can just chatter and put your foes in. Canada friends, get your foes in. Both of those end May 31st. That's the last day to get your stuff in. So, and there are beaver nuggets in the prize for Canada friends. We have not decided yet what the prize is for either one of these.
No.
We'll let you know when it ends and we pick winners.
Yep.
So surprise!
Your prize might be a hearty handshake in Knit City, but. So anyway, here on YouTube, make sure to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Hit the bell icon so you get notified when we have new episodes, and like and share this video so that way all your friends and family know what you are doing on the weekends.
Yep.
So.
And it helps get our videos out to other people looking for videos like this.
Yes.
So, God is good.
Read your Bible.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
But now it's time for Snack Attack.
Snack attack.
What were you fixing to say?
I was fixing to do that one.
Why I pointed
I know.
here?
So now it's time for snap. What are we
What
doing?
are we doing it again? I thought we were done with that. Moving on to whip it.
No, I was gonna do it again so we could